Bulgarian prophet Baba Vanga predicted of a cataclysmic World War III situation which she said would happen not long after a concoction weapons assault in Syria. As fears about World War III keep on mounting, expectations made by the Nostradamus from the Balkans uncovers that World War III is because of begin this year. Vanga, who beforehand anticipated Brexit, 9/11, the decision of Barack Obama, the Boxing Day tidal wave and the ascent of ISIS, prophesied that a standoff would happen in Syria where Muslims would utilize compound fighting against Europeans, instantly before she passed on in 1996. Mirror.co.uk reports, the expectation is frightfully like the sarin gas assault thought to have been directed on the requests of Syrian pioneer Bashar al-Assad. Many place confidence in Baba's forecasts because of the exactness of her past predictions. Scholars trust she anticipated Brexit, notwithstanding going so far as to state that Europe as we probably am aware it will stop to exist before the finish of 2016. Besides, she guaranteed the mainland will be left practically void, and be transformed into a no-man's land completely without any type of life. She predicted that atomic war would desolate the world and a great many people bite the dust of skin tumor from concoction weapons. Baba additionally seemed to foresee that the 45th President of the United States, who we now know to be Donald Trump, would be looked with an emergency which would cut the nation down. Her chilling expectation states, everybody will put their expectations in him to end it, however the inverse will happen. He will cut the nation down and clashes amongst North and South states will heighten. Some estimate the references to North and South could mean North and South Korea. Also, Baba cautioned that death endeavors on 4 heads of states in 2010 would end up noticeably one of the foundations for the begin of World War III. Some rejected this forecast as off base as the heads of state were accepted to possibly allude to Obama, Sarkozy, Netanyahu, Vladimir Putin, and Gordon Brown. Be that as it may, eyewitnesses take note of that Hamas pioneer Mahmoud al-Mabhouh was killed in Dubai on January 19, 2010 and Polish pioneer Lech Kaczynski was discovered dead in suspicious conditions on April 10, 2010. Others call attention to that Libya's Colonel Muammar Gaddafi was executed on October 20, 2011 and Saddam Hussein kicked the bucket a couple of years sooner on December 30, 2006. All were connected to the Arab Spring which Baba said would set occasions and movement which would achieve the following worldwide clash. Baba's forecasts have been returned to after another spiritualist, who precisely predicted Donald Trump's administration. Cases to know the correct date World War III will begin. Self-broadcasted dispatcher of God Horacio Villegas accepts atomic war will break out on the 100th commemoration of the appearance of Our Lady of Fatima. The perceptive cases to have imagined Trump would win the U.S. decision as far back as 2015. He apparently anticipated the very rich person agent would turn into the Illuminati ruler who will bring the world into World War III. Chillingly, one of his predictions seems to have just materialized. Villegas cautioned the U.S. pioneer would assault Syria, which occurred not long ago when Trump propelled a tremendous airstrike on an airbase in Homs. He likewise anticipated that it would bring Russia, North Korea and China into the dangerous worldwide clash, something which, if the prediction is to be accepted, might be weeks away. Fault-finders however guarantee that individuals will turn Baba Vanga's predictions to influence them to appear to be valid. Baba's forecast more than 9/11 is said to be from an announcement she made in 1989. She anticipated loathsomeness, repulsiveness. The American brethren will fall subsequent to being assaulted by the steel-winged creatures. The wolves will wail in a shrub, and guiltless blood will spout. Baba likewise said that Europe will be changed into an Islamic caliphate by 2043, communism will return by 2076 and there will be war on Mars in 3005. In any case, she got her forecast for the 1994 World Cup last totally wrong, saying it would be played between two groups starting with B, when uncertainty Brazil beat Italy 3-2 on punishments.